In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a really easy drag and drop website using a software called GoHighlevel. This is the same software that we use for all our clients and also for within the coaching program. And this software is basically one-stop solution where you can build websites, funnels, courses. You can have your CRM integrated. You can have your social media integrated. You can even create posts and schedule it out from within the system. So it is really a one-stop solution for all your marketing needs. But before I dive into sharing my screen with you and showing you how to build out a website using GoHighlevel, reminder, please push the button and subscribe to this channel. This channel is about you. This is about helping you with tips and tools to grow your mindset, your habits, and then obviously also your business. Let's dive into this. If you are very new to GoHighlevel, you've never used it before, maybe you already have a GoHighlevel account, which is great. So this is a tutorial for you on how you actually build out your website. If you don't have a tutorial, you can get a free trial for 14 days if you click the link below. Also, I will give you templates as well. So let's just dive into showing you what I've got. So this is, for example, my podcasting website. This is the back end of my podcasting website. You can see I've got quite a few things going on there. So I've got my actual page. I've got my about page. I've got a thing that's called Entrepreneurial Appearance, which is not a live page at the moment. I've got my podcasting, what you guys are seeing here literally now. That's my YouTube page. I've got a blog integrated, etc. So this is a really, really cool system because you can see the pages laid out like this. Now, if I go and I click into one of these pages, now keep in mind, this is my live website. So I'm not going to go and get clicky happy. I'm going to show you on a template on how to get, well, then I'll get clicky happy, show you how it works. All right, so in here, you can see this is my trailer, and this is where people can subscribe. Also, in one of my previous videos, I have mentioned about your shop window in your actual, on your website, which is this. This is the first fold. You can see before you even scroll, the information is right there. Somebody can sign up, win prizes to listen to the season of the podcast, season 9, for example. So your shop window is very important. So that is, I practice what I preach. So there you go. That's the shop window. And then obviously these are integrations. You don't see it here. And this is simple as just literally the custom CSS things that's in there. And then to swap between the pages, for example, you can go over there, you have about, blog, all of those things. So to do a blog on my website, I have a system integrated that is called Drop and Blog, which is really, really cool as well. All right, so that is basically the overview of how it looks. So if you go to my actual website, and you can see over here, you've got, I've got my podcast, my YouTube, my blog, and my resources. And you saw in the previous page, we had those little funny blocks in there. And this is like, for example, this is my blog on my website, which is pretty new actually. And then I also have my YouTube channel and my podcast, and then obviously resources where people can go and download free resources that can help them in various things that we offer at the moment. So this is basically the overview of how it looks. And now I'm going to show you how we actually build this. When you're in the software, you've got two different options on how to create a website. You can either use the template that we are very happy to provide you with, or you can go to new website and you can pull in one of the templates that's already in the system. Now, I do like to use my own templates because we worked on it and we know how it is, all filled out, etc. And it is pretty easy to use one of our templates because you literally just go and slot in the information. So it is not a hard process to do at all. But for the purpose of this example, I will use one of the templates that is in here in the system. Now you can see this home, about, portfolio, services, contact page. This is 5 pages. I recommend that your website is never more than 4 tabs because it just becomes too much. Remember, your website is an exit point. That's why sales funnels are better for sales, and a website is literally just there as like a guide to what you have to offer. So let's focus on building out the about page. So if I click into the about page on the edit button, you will see there's like your top piece there. You've got a headline, you've got some text, you've got a picture. Now, please note on the different colors here as well. You've got this green, which is a section, and then you've got the rows over there, which is the blue one, and then you've got columns, which is this purpley color, and then you've got elements, which is this orange color. this is really the backbone of building a website or a funnel within this software. Because what happens is each of these folds in within each other. It's almost like an onion that you peel, right? So what happens is, for example, if I say I want to build a section, you can go and you can pull a section in, and then it's like that part of your website. Now you have to add a row. Now the row can be either 1 column or 2 column or 3 columns or 6 columns, for example. So if you want to do like a whole bunch of social media things like your Facebook, Instagram, whatever, that's when you can do like 6 columns and you can have them all next to each other without getting techie. I'll maybe show you that depending on how long this video gets. And then let's choose, for the purpose of this example, let's choose 2 columns. Now you've got add elements for your next one. And an element is a headline, a sub-headline, it's a bullet points, it's a button, it's a form, it's an image, it's a video, whatever you want to do. So let's say for the purpose of this example, let's use a video. So the videos for here is you can choose, if you click on it on the left-hand side, this is where you navigate whatever this element is that you choose, and it works for anything here. So on the left-hand side there, you can see that it's a YouTube, Vimeo, Vista, whatever you want to do, okay, or Vista. And then you've got the link there to the video. I don't even know what video that is. There we go. That's actually one of my videos that I've created a while ago. So, and then you have an element. It does also save it there. So if you use the same video for different things, so that does make it easier. And over here on the right hand side, you can say, okay, fine, I want to make a headline. I'm not going to name all these things now. And then under there, you've got a sub headline. And underneath that, you've got a paragraph. And to make sure that these things is nicely in alignment, you can click on this. On the left-hand side here, you've got a button that is called center. You make that left, and it moves it to the top. So you can just play with the spacing and things like this on the left-hand side. And then the next step, obviously, is to add a picture if you want to do that. So to add a picture, you click on an element, you go again to the left-hand side, and you select the button, and you just click on whatever you want to click. So I'm going to use Matan for an example. He's one of the people that I've interviewed on my podcast a while ago. It was an amazing interview. I strongly recommend to go and check it out. He is so inspirational to listen to. Anyway, so you've got your headline there. You can change that. And then you can have your colors in the background, which is, for example, over there, background color. You can make that red, or you can make that orange or green, whatever you want it to be. And the same with this. And you can see each element that you click on. Keep in mind, this is a template, right? So you can build this all from scratch if you're more tech savvy. But keep in mind that whatever you hover over, look at how it is put together. Look at how this onion is put together, okay? So you've got your different colors, and you've got like the green and, you know, the colors that I've mentioned before. And if you hover over the things here, you can see there's an orange, and there's a purple, and there's a blue, and etc. Okay, and then obviously a button is an orange, it's an element. So once you understand how the sections, the rows, the columns, and the elements all fit together, it becomes a lot easier. And then obviously you can do the fancy stuff once you're a little bit more accustomed to that. And you can play with themes, like with that button, for example. You can make the button stand out more. You can make it green, or you can make it more square, or however you want it to look. And you can have it advanced. You can say, no, I actually want the border color to be, I don't know, blue or whatever, right? So you can just play with the advanced settings under there as well. You've got borders, you've got radius settings. Now you only want to have it a certain way, etc. So there's so many things that you can do. Like, for example, if you click on this blue border, on the bottom there, you'll see there's a button that says width, and then you just drag it, and then it's actually just pulling it towards the middle of the page. And for doing that, you might think, well, that's great. And then if you're on this color there, also to keep in mind, every time that you click on anything here, the left-hand side changes. So have a notice, look at this. If I'm on the green, look at the colors, look at what's the element or the names there. If I am on, for example, the element one, which is the orange one, look how it changes. And the same for if I'm clicking on the columns, look how it changes. So just make sure if you want to click a picture, make sure that it's highlighted in that color. Like make sure that if you click on a picture, it is actually orange, and it will tell you the top there if you click on the element there. Or if you click on here on the green, it will tell you that that's the section. Okay, so, and you can name them as you get more advanced in learning these things. So with this one, for example, we want to say, well, we want this page of Matan to stand out. So what can we do? So you go to advanced, you can put a border in, like a full border around it. And it's like, great, but oh, you know what? It's so boring. What can we do to make it look a little bit better? Then you can go, okay, fine. Let's go back to the general settings. And you can go and you can actually add in something a little bit different, which depending on how crazy you want to go with things. You can say, for example, color there in the background. Let's make that say yellow. Or wait, I'm on the wrong element here. You can say yellow. Okay, so now you change it over there. So yeah, you can do all these things. And then, for example, this one, you can see the background color is white. Again, look at your colors on your elements. And then you want to make it see-through, or you want to make it red, or you want to make it purple, whatever, right? Grace. I feel like I'm colorblind tonight. But anyway, so there you go. So that is really how you put down, that's how the sections, the rows, the columns, and elements work. And it's just building every page out the way that you want it to be. And you can see these templates. They are really nice templates. Now, also, now I've messed this template up, so it doesn't look nice anymore. But over here, which is the most important thing of your website, is the tabs on the top, right? So that's the second most important thing. Your first most important thing is to know that your shop window is in good nick. Okay. So if I click on the top there and make sure it's orange, on the left-hand side, you will see home, about, portfolio, services, and contact. Now I can go and add an item there. And I can say, for example, new menu. Well, let's just call it test. Okay. Or twist. What is twist? Test. You go to the Go High Level website and you want to, let's go to that page. And then that page is, oh no, sorry, my bad. Go to the website and then it's a new item that it's adding. Now it adds it there, you see. Now, if I want to go and I want to change any of this, so I say homepage, you know what, I don't want it to be called homepage. Let's just call it blah, blah. Okay. Then it goes to that page, blah, blah, the homepage, because the homepage is still the homepage, it's just called blah, blah. And now you submit. And now it changes it like this. Now, the most fun and beautiful thing is when I go and I save this, it's going to change it across all the pages. But you have to make sure first that it is a global setting. So if I go and I say save as a global section means it saves the same thing across all the things. So say, for example, I have this this footer on the bottom. I want to make sure that when I save it, it's going to save the same across all of them. I call it a global and I call it, let's say, footer. Okay. And you save your footer settings. So it is really just about playing. And it's like anything, when you get practiced more, you can get better at it. Now, in our agency, we actually make money by building websites and funnels for clients. And if you are a small business owner or you just want to start a business, this is a really great way to start a business. And I mean, you can start with literally on a free trial for 2 weeks. And you can start building out websites for people on that trial. And once the website is built, you can charge them accordingly. You won't even pay for the software. And that's just an idea for you on how to build out a business. Obviously, when you save all of this, you need to also look into your SEO metadata. Now, this is the stuff that gets up on Google. When you go and you Google something, the name of a company comes up and there's a little bit of a description and sometimes a picture. That's where this information is. And it's just really good to put your keywords in and all of those things. So you can have your SEO data in there. And that's really the gist of it. There's obviously a lot more to the background things if you want to get fancy, like integrating a blog or your social media and things like that. But social media is not that hard, because what you literally do, remember, the social media icon is just something that you pull in from your element. So you can go to Canva, create a really nice one, and that could be your thing. So if I say plus, it's an image, I go to the left-hand side, I click on it, go to the left-hand side where it says image, you click on that. And let's just pull in Facebook, for example, there. It's going to be humongous. Then you can just go and you make the width, like say 200, and then you click on it, and then it gives you on the left hand side, it gives you the options to put in your alt text, which is just another form of SEO. And then you can have image options, which you can say, okay, go to a website URL link, and there you just put in your Facebook URL. So that's really how you just do all of these things. That's really it, guys. There's not much more to this. This is a drag and drop website. It comes great with practice. And like I said, if you sign up under me with a 14-day trial, then I would give you all my templates. It comes part of a snapshot that you upload. So you will have all my funnel templates, all my website templates. Everything is for you to have. We've got workflows, a whole bunch of stuff that we give away as part of the package. So anyway, let me know if you've got questions. You can reach out to us at info@unleashyourfocus, or alternatively, just drop a comment below. And also don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.